What? Who are you looking at?
You don't kick the clown, little boy.
She takes me upstairs to her bedroom where we have relations.
Whoop, whoop.
I will come right into that door.
Hi, this is Natisha.
And I'm Billy, hey!
Hey.
I'm John.
And I'm Alyssa, and today we're playing a game of Never Have I Ever.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Never have I ever got kicked out, removed from an event.
I have not.
Not that I was performing at.
Baby, I get invited back.
I had a little boy who was an extra steal one of my props during an actual shoot, and I went and got one of the crew members, and the little boy lied and they believed him, and they kicked me out, and then 5 minutes later came outside and apologized, fired him, because someone had thought maybe we should look at the tape and see if the clowny who'd been doing it for 45 years was telling the truth or not. Screw you, little boy.
Ooh, somebody's like an origami king up in
yes.
here. Never have I ever used a pickup line. Tried to get a date in clown makeup.
I have! Whoop whoop!
What?
There was a portion of time when I was on tour and I was going around the country and I had like inappropriate apps on my phone, which I'm not proud of. But I met somebody and we were at the show and I still had my makeup on, and there was that moment where I was like, ooh, I have my clown makeup on still.
But were you like, hey, how about you help me take it off?
We kissed.
I was at a kid's party, and I kind of forgot that I was like a clown. And like, there was this guy at the party who was cute, and I was like flirting with him. But then I was like, is he a dad? Like, he looked like young. I was like, what am I doing? I can't, this is wrong. He might have a wife, but I gave him my Instagram. So, and then he never followed me.
Never have I ever bombed at a children's party. Who hasn't? Am I right?
I have. Ah! Longest 15 minutes of my life.
Oh man, there's been more than one. Let's be honest.
The birthday boy came up to me and asked me to make a balloon animal, and I said, you forgot to say the magic word. And he looked at me and said, my dad is paying you, do what I want. And I then proceeded to do a magic show with my clown act and did not get one single laugh. Thank you, little spoiled Bel Air boy. You're now 20 and your parents paid for you to go to college. To get you into college. You heard me, you know who you are.
Bel Air, get out.
Don't look at me like that. What? Who are you looking at? I will come right into that camera.
Never have I ever rode in a clown car.
Ooh.
I have.
Circus
For me,
boy.
Yep, circus guy over here. 11 and a half people were inside my clown car.
Ooh. Is it like magic? Are there little compartments that magic it? Or are you guys just like real close and you cuddle?
I'm not telling the secret.
Never have I ever faked a clown skill at a party.
Oh, please.
Yes, faking it right now.
I have not.
I have not. That's why I don't lie, because they're like, hey girl, juggle. I'd be like, you juggle.
They wanted like a really good balloon animal artist. It was rough. And I mean, the kids, like, here's the thing about it. The kids, everybody knew, they could all tell, because they were asking for really specific things. And I just kept making a sword or a hat. And you know what I mean?
Or a dog.
Like, or a dog, yeah. And they were like, this is not, like, the kids were starting to get like suspicious, you know? And then, but I tried to like make it a part of like who I am. I was like, ooh, whoopsie, did I not make what you wanted?
Next question. Ooh, God gets me every time. Never have I ever had to cut corners on makeup because I was running late.
Yes.
Definitely have. Oh, it is never cute.
It's every day of my life. I'm always running late, and I know it's bad, and if my boss sometimes knew what I looked like, she would probably fire me. And now I'm revealing that on this.
Fortunately, she doesn't know about the internet and will never
That's
see
right,
this.
yeah.
Poor time management.
Yeah, just basically messing around or gabbing the whole time when I'm supposed to be doing my makeup.
Right.
It happens. I'm a social queen.
I was hired as a balloon artist, so I wasn't on camera. And then, after we were done, they came to me and they said, "We told you to bring your clown outfit, right?" And I go, "Yeah." They go, "Is there any chance you can be a clown in 10 minutes? And here's how I did my makeup. Clown white. Eye, mouth, red lipstick. Cheek, I'm ready."
Never have I ever wore my costume when I wasn't working.
I
have too.
It's fun.
You ought to pay me to put this outfit on and this makeup.
Who doesn't like a little attention?
But the sad thing is, like, walking around LA looking like this, I'll be honest, not a lot of heads are turning. Like, that's the sad thing. People are just like, yeah, it's another Tuesday for Alyssa. Like,
I love eating cotton candy and popcorn, and just sometimes I gotta make sure that the costume still fits. There's gotta be a
Gotcha.
line.
Help, I'm a prisoner in a Chinese cookie. No.
Never have I ever dropped something while juggling. That's why I don't juggle.
Same here.
Yep.
I have never been good at playing any sports, can't catch a ball to save my life.
It's too athletic.
The only thing I can catch is a cold.
Right.
I'm juggling scarves on a TV show, and I drop one scarf while I'm juggling and doing tricks. One scarf. And the cameraman, who doesn't speak English great, says, "He is dropping his rags." Rags? Silk, gorgeous, expensive rags. Thank you, Mr. Swedish man, who ruined my day.
I love how all of yours end with like a thank you. Thank you, little boy. Wow, this is dark. Never have I ever scared a kid on purpose. I don't think I have.
You deserved it.
I have.
Yes! You don't kick the clown, little boy. You
Don't kick the clown.
It was my nieces and nephews. I thought that I would be very funny by being a little bit scary. Typically, I try to be the opposite of scary and be very approachable, but my nieces and nephews, they deserved it.
Does anyone remember the story of the little boy who stole the clown's prop? When I was later walking to the bathroom and saw the boy crying, I may have looked at him and done this. And it may have made him cry just a little bit more. Sorry, bad boy.
I'm scared.
Never have I ever been inappropriate in my clown makeup. I have.
again, who hasn't? Right?
Okay, I imagine you want a story, right?
Yeah!
All
I
right.
like white wine.
And I like balloon pumps.
Quick show of hands, who went viral having sex with Julia Louis-Dreyfus worldwide? Only me? What did you say? I don't have proof? Really? Because here I am being picked up in a clown disco by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She takes me upstairs to her bedroom where we have relations. This would be the picture you see if you Google Julia Louis-Dreyfus clown sex. That's me. And what do I do as any gentleman clown? I leave her. And on the last page of the magazine, we have a baby. Now I know what you're saying. What happened afterwards? Well, I'll tell you. 2 months later, completely by coincidence, my nephew was playing basketball with Julia Louis-Dreyfus's son. She introduces me to her husband, and I said to him, I hope you can forgive me, but I have been undressed as a clown making love to your wife, and I've been photographed. And he said, who hasn't?
I have not.
She couldn't have been lovelier.
Never have I ever hung out in sewers? Just making sure. If only I was a Ninja Turtle, right?
I have.
I blame Stephen King for that question.
I mean, not as a clown, but as a kid, it was like super cool to go down to the sewers and like look for Ninja Turtles and stuff. So I hung out in sewers.
Okay.
Should be a little bit more specific with your question.
Michelangelo's my favorite.
All right, I bet this one starts with never have I ever. Oh my, damn right. Never have I ever been judged for being a clown.
Oh, do not get me started.
Don't get me started.
Try dating and having to tell people what you do for a living and then get back to me, okay?
Yeah, get back to us.
Because what I do in that situation is I become a clown ghosted.
That's right.
Everybody watching this video right now,
Right.
you're judging.
Right. And the
I
word
know it.
clown. I feel like we need to reclaim the word clown. I feel like people think it's spooky, scary, which it is in popular culture, but it's also this. It's also lovable and joyful and good.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it is just like, I think people are kind of condescending to me a lot of the times when I'm like in this look. And like at parties too, with like the adults who are like also at the parties, they're like, oh, you're a clown, huh? Okay, like, it's nice to make a little balloon animal. You know, and it's like, this is a beautiful job that is helping children smile and it's making the world a better place.
Oh my gosh, was that fun or what?
Did I have fun? I did.
I also had a lot of fun, and I gotta say, these questions were kind of easy.
They
I
were
thought
fun.
you'd be pulling out the big guns and wanting to know what color underwear I have on.
And that's what we learned today on Have I or Have I Not, played on BuzzFeed.com.
Signing off.
Ciao!